Gary, you've seen him today, but what can you tell us?
Yeah, a bright start to a new day here in Barcelona and a bright start to a new career back in his homeland for Cesc Fabregas. These are the pictures that Arsenal fans have been dreading. He arrived here about an hour ago.
Cesc, how happy are you to be here, Cesc?
Got a word for Arsenal fans, Cesc, and a word for Barcelona fans. Congratulations. Autographs to sign, but he decided not to give any comment at that stage. He looked very, very happy, though, didn't he, as he walked through the doors of the Barcelona Medical Centre that we're at now and went off for the first part of his medical. He posted a few photographs inside as well, trying to keep his own counsel at the moment, as he has done, let's be fair, for the last few months regarding this move, this much heralded and expected move back to his boyhood club. He left here 8 years ago at the age of 16. He's rejoined the club at the age of 24 after a successful career at Arsenal, a career which Arsenal fans grew to love him. He became, of course, the club captain, and most Arsenal fans accept that it is in his heart now that he wants to come back to Barcelona. He's got the medical, and everyone is convinced that will go well, and we'll hopefully see him emerge from here and carry on with the rest of a very, very busy schedule that he's got for the rest of the day here on his first day back in Barcelona.
You mentioned a very busy day for Cesc Fabregas today, Gary, but what does that entail?
Well, he's going to have the first part of this medical, as I've just said, which he's currently carrying out in the hospital behind me, and then at 9:30 your time, he's going to go to the new camp, to the medical centre at the new camp for the second part of that medical. Then, assuming everything goes according to plan, it'll be the also important contract signing, which will happen at 11:30. At noon, he'll do a pose with his shirt and with the club president. On that shirt will be the number 4. Will it have Cesc on the back? Will it have Fabregas on the back? That'll be something interesting to see. At 12:30, half an hour later, the fans in the stadium will welcome back Cesc Fabregas, the hero of the club, a local Catalan boy, a Barcelona boy who's come back to try and fight for a place in that all-star glittering midfield. It's a holiday here in Barcelona, so that'll be packed, the new camp, for that unveiling. Then at 1 o'clock, we'll get our chance to speak to him at the news conference with Cesc Fabregas, but I'm sure he'll explain how happy he is to be back, but I'm sure that'll be tempered with some words of gratitude and thanks to the Arsenal supporters who've supported him so well over the years. He doesn't want to upset the Arsenal fans, of course. If there is one club that he loves with all his heart, it's Barcelona, but Arsenal, after 6 years, is very high up there as well in his emotions. I'm sure he'll make that clear at that news conference.
You mentioned he'll wear the number 4 shirt. Of course, that's the former shirt of Pep Guardiola, Fabregas' hero, as he calls him. What's the Barcelona manager had to say about Cesc's return?
Well, Pep Guardiola is, of course, thrilled that finally he's got his man, and he wasn't too displeased with the 2-2 draw in the first leg of the Super Cup away at the Bernabeu against the big rivals yesterday, so he was already in quite a good mood at the post-match news conference. He was asked about Cesc Fabregas, and this is what he had to say.
Cesc grew up from Barcelona, but he became a huge player thanks to Mr. Wenger and Arsenal. It was a very tough negotiations, but at the end, it's a big club. Arsenal is a big club. Barcelona. They are human beings, and they make a relations about negotiations. In the future, maybe in the future, Arsenal, they are interested in one player with us, and they will come here and to ask the player, and they put the price, and maybe we'll accept or we will not accept. It's normal in around the world, so it's no problem.
A 5-year deal for Cesc Fabregas, a €40 million transfer agreement with Arsenal, all resting now on this medical which is taking place behind me. Will he make his debut for Barcelona against the old enemy Real Madrid in the second leg of that Super Cup on Wednesday night?